posted, and then I stopped telling the story because I'm like, no, you don't deserve to hear this anymore.
What were you gonna say?
So you're a womanizer, but you don't limit yourself to any one nation.
I thought he was about to say you don't limit yourself to women, and I was
I was like, excuse me.
He's a man out.
What's going on here?
I mean, hey, the things you were saying before this podcast.
Hey, yeah. All had to do with women, first of all. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to go on record that Faizan has only dealt with women in the past. That is it.
I thought you were gonna say something
No,
else.
I wasn't even talking about that.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to talk about that.
Yeah, I'm not
But
gonna.
anyways,
talk
you're a
about
womanizer not only in the States,
that. In the States,
but also in
the sheets.
Costa Rica. You
Oh,
want to tell some Costa Rica stories?
Oh.
You don't have to tell.
No, I won't tell that one. Not that one.
Only if this video gets 1 million likes.
Yeah, only once this video gets 1 million views, I'll release the story.
We're gonna hold that.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, make this. Dude, kill the story. Make it like cinematic.
It's amazing story.
It's a good story.
Are you gonna tell the? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the story.
The beach one?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. So, a couple of us guys.
Don't
in
interrupt.
Costa Rica.
It's
in
good.
Costa Rica.
I'm,
Nah, if you guys have something to chime in, just chime in.
I might add to the cinematic.
Yeah, cinematic. Need some.
Yeah, go.
All right, so a couple of us guys, some of my friends, longtime friends, we're in Costa Rica. Probably the second or third day there, right? So we rented a car from like San Jose, and then we drove 3 hours to this like beach city, Manuel.
San Jose, Texas.
Not San Jose.
And on the
San
way,
Jose, Costa. Yeah.
on the way to the beach.
San Juan. I don't remember.
Who'd you go with?
It was me. Me, Adam, Alian, Uthman, Yusuf, and Nur Sayyid.
And on the way to the beach,
No.
Nur Sayyid in the back, he goes, guys. And they're like, Nur, are you okay? He starts shaking. He's like, I don't have a good feeling about this.
just to start off.
Adding some spice to the story. The clouds are gloomy,
It's
and there's
climactic. Foreshadowing.
there's an ominous thunderbolt far away. But
So we just went on a boat, and then we're like, all right, let's hit the beach. We'll go do some surfing. So the beach is everything's on a mountain, and to get to the beach, you go like down this like road, this like just gravel road, right? So the only way to get there is like you have to like a 4x4. So our car was like a 4x4, like it's like a
It's kind of hot.
crossover
Kind of
SUV.
like guys that ride around in the 4x4.
Yeah. Anyways, so
he's
then
a womanizer, not a manizer.
yeah, wrong gender. Okay. so we get down to the beach, and there's like this guy there. He's like taking money for parking. He's like, yeah, just give me some money. He's literally just sitting there on a beach chair. I was like, yo, this guy's probably like scamming us. So I was like, whatever, give you the money. So we give me, Yusuf, and Adam want to go get surfboards.
Wait, he's just like sitting on the beach chair and he's like, give me some money.
And he's like in the parking spot area. He's like, yo, like
a freaking troll toll type.
If you're gonna park here,
Exactly,
you have to pay me. Like
Oh, like straight up like a troll toll.
Yeah, straight up. He's just like, I was like, it's kind of sus, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's cool. So then like me, Yusuf, and Adam, we want to go get surfboards. So it's like far along the beach. So we give our bags and stuff to Alian and Noor. So they have. I put my stuff, my phone. I put my phone in their bag, and some other Adam put his phone in the bag. So we go.
Which ended up saving you later, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, don't spoil.
Don't
spoil the story, man.
I should stop talking. Stop talking.
I
Cut
just
that
want-
part out.
Yeah.
Cut that part out.
I just want. No. Look. Here's what I'm doing.
I got
I'm just
you.
throwing in like a little. Because I said saving you later. Now everybody's like,
What?
No, okay. I'm gonna tell you this right now. These guys have said this story to every single hot chick. Every single.
This is the go-to story.
Anytime they try to impress anyone, this is the story. They're masters.
Have you guys watched Friends?
yes.
You know the time where the backpacking in Switzerland. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, forget it. Anyways.
No, what was the point? So we have some friends.
This is the backpacking in Switzerland story, pretty much. If anyone watches Friends,
This is
you know.
Faizan's pickup for
My point is, these guys have said it at least 50 times. They're masterful.
Costa Rica?
Yeah.
No, these guys have said it 50 times. They're masterful storytellers. So just enjoy it in its beauty.
Anyways, all right. So
Go.
I have my wallet on me to pay for the surfboard. So like we got our surfboards.
He pays too.
I'm lugging that
he's
giant
paying.
surfboard back to where Alian and Noor are, so we can put the rest. Like Yusuf has his bag on him. He's trying to give it to them so that we can go surfing.
So the setting.
This beautiful beach, nice waves,
Yeah.
Costa Rica, jungle around you, mad nice. So like we see Alian and Noor swimming, and they're like having the time of their lives. We're like, yo, where the bags at, right? Like we scream to them.
So you gave all the bags to Alian and Noor before you went surfing?
Yeah.
Yusuf?
No, they had their own bags, and we just put our stuff in their bags.
Okay.
So like my phone's in his bag, Adam's phone is in the bag.
Alian and Noor's back.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Yusuf has his own bag on him.
Okay.
So he has his phone and stuff on him.
Okay.
Right? So we asked him like, "Yo, where are the bags at?" So they're like, "Yo, it's right down there." It's like right like they're they're in the water.
You asked who?
Aliana knew
Okay.
where the bags are, where they left the bags. So they're in the water, and they said they just point straight, like right there. So like we start walking there, and I see there's a towel there. I was like, and then I go up to it, there's nothing there. I was like, "Yo, where the bags at?" Like I scream again, and he's like, "Yo, it's right there." I was like, "I'm looking at the towel that we brought. There's nothing on this towel." And then he's like, he runs out of the water. Him and Noor both run out of the water.
These guys are all jacked, by the way, so you can imagine that.
And we're all shirtless as well. Yeah. If you want to
imagine that scene. If you've seen the NYDs.
Anyways, so they run out of the water and they come to the towel and there's nothing there. They're like, "We put our stuff here. Where the hell did it go?" So then like we start freaking out. I was like, "Yo, my phone was in that bag." He's like, "My phone and stuff were in there too." So we're all like, "What the hell just happened?" So then the guy that we parked at, he's like, "Yo, 2 people just came, stole all your stuff, and like they took their motorcycle back up the hill."
Oh, so he was helping you.
The scammer.
Yeah, the scammer. He's like telling us where it is. So then we're like, "Oh crap, we gotta run." So like, and okay, another thing I forgot to mention is that our car keys.
Those guys, when they left, he was probably like, "Hey, you leaving with those bags? You gotta pay me."
Yeah, definitely. So like
and then you guys came. He was like, "You want to know where they went? You gotta
our
pay
rental car keys were in that bag." So like we thought like we didn't know at the time that it was in the bag, but so like we were like. Where like because Yusuf also had a bag and like Adam had the car keys. We didn't know if he put it in that bag or not. So we start chasing them. Like we have no shoes, no shirts on. We just start running up the hill. And this is like a gravel road. We're barefoot. It hurts like hell. It hurts like crazy.
It's hot, right?
It's hot. It's like it's like 90 degrees outside. Yeah. And we're just running up this hill. And they're on a motorcycle, so they're probably long gone. But we're like, all right, we'll just see what we can do. So like, Noor and Adyan, like they feel obviously the guiltiest. So so they keep running, and then me and Yusuf are like, dude, this hurts like crazy. And Yusuf has his phone on him, right? So I was like, wait, Yusuf, my phone was in that bag. Let's Find My iPhone. And mind you, normally you wouldn't have service in Costa Rica, right? Like obviously out of state.
I have a question. When your iPhone is dead, does Find My iPhone still work?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So when I was about to board the plane, I called my parents. I was like, just get some. There's like a week plan to get service like wherever you are. So like I literally called them right before we went on the plane, like give me service in Costa Rica. So my phone had service. So I was like, Yusuf, like let's find my iPhone because he still had his phone on him. So like I put in my Apple ID and whatever, and then we saw it that they were moving pretty fast. Like we finally got to track our phone. So we tracked them and whatever. And Aliyah and Noor, while they were running up the hill, they found these 2 ladies that they saw the people that had the bag and stuff. They're like, yeah, they were on a motorcycle and they left like towards whatever that way. So then we were like, what do we do? We were like, and then we started looking for our keys because like we were like, okay, let's take the car and run after them, but we can't find our keys. We're like, where the hell are the keys? And this whole time this is happening, Adam was like he just like got caught up in the waves. He literally didn't know that we lost our bags, so he was swimming in the ocean. Straight up, he was just enjoying the waves while we're freaking out, chasing after these dudes. That's
such an Adam thing.
Yeah, he had no idea. So then
gets out of the water. He's like, "Where is everybody?"
Yeah, so we
guess I'll go back into the ocean.
So we told like Uthman to go get Adam and ask him where the keys are.
Yeah.
So like he goes, he gets Adam. He's like, "I don't have the keys. They were in the bag." So like we lost our rental car keys, and we rented the car in San Jose. So the rental car company wasn't in the city that we were in. It was like 2.5 hours away, whatever. Right? So anyways, those 2 ladies were like they're really helpful. The ones that Adyan and Noor found when they were going up. So they're like, okay, we know this guy. His name is Carlos. Like he can help you guys. Carlos like it's Costa Rican Superman or something. Yeah. But he's the guy that helps out all the tourists and whatnot. So they calls them and
you had to go to some like underground like.
Yes. No. Then we're like, okay, we have their location.
Where was Carlos?
Carlos is just some random taxi driver. Like he's just like.
Where'd you find him?
We didn't find him. These 2 ladies called like they knew.
You
that
don't find Carlos. Carlos
finds you. Exactly, bro. Carlos knows, bro. Dude, so then like.
Bro, it's kind of crazy.
They called
pretty cinematic.
They called Carlos, and then he's like, yeah, he's coming, and he'll like take you to we showed him, and then the ladies called the police, and so the police were like searching the area for these guys because it's like just a mountain, like there's not that far that you can go, like where these people they're like these people they're kind of racist too, so they're like these people were probably from this area and whatnot, so they're like, well, check in that area, so then Anyways, we start walking up up the mile-long hill that you have to walk up to.
Yeah,
We're
'cause
shirtless and barefoot.
You want
And
to say
it
that
hurts.
again?
And it hurts
All
like
the
crazy.
viewers.
Yeah.
Sweat dripping down the back.
Wax spreading. So we're walking up there, and then Carlos finally comes. He meets us halfway, and we pile in. He's just straight up like he's a taxi driver. That's what he is. So we pile up into his car, and we show him like I use his phone that's tracking my phone. We're like, yo, the people that stole our stuff are here.
They all speak English.
Like, yeah, kind of. Like broken
Broken
English.
English, yeah.
But yeah, they're good enough to like get by.
Yeah.
So then we get into his car, and he starts driving like towards the people that stole our stuff. Keep in mind, like I told you, it's a mountain, so like these lanes are like straight up 1-lane roads, and this dude is zooming past everyone. Straight up, at one point I thought I was gonna fall off the cliff. Like he was passing people in a 1-lane road. I don't know how he was doing it.
Carlos got you.
Dude, that
Carlos,
guy-
some other type of human.
Yeah, straight up, bro. Costa Rican Superman. I'm not
Like
lying.
you know, like Carlos is like your typical like in movies. They're like
Facts.
Yeah.
You know in Pulp
know who to
Fiction
call.
when he
Yeah.
accidentally shoots the guy.
He's the
yeah,
guy,
and
yeah.
he crosses him.
Yeah.
That's
Carlos.
dude.
yeah.
Every movie has that guy where like they're like, I guess we have to hit this guy up. They're like, who?
Not him. Yeah.
And he's like,
I think it was.
Carlos.
Carlos.
Yeah. So
The
and he-
ladies were like, Carlos.
Carlos. So anyways, like he's zooming past them. We're like scared out of our minds. So like, and then we end up getting to the area because the people stopped like in a certain place. So like we get there and like yo like, and the police are like right behind us. So like we meet up with the police and they start giving us like an escort to where the phones are. So then we start like. We get there we're kind of in the area like there should be here somewhere, and then all of a sudden like he stops and like these two guys are like just open the door like this is our taxi, and then like I was in the back seat like third row and I was like yo like what are these guys doing, they like go on our taxi or something, but Yusuf and Uthman were in the middle row and they saw like yo these people fit the description of who stole our stuff and they had a bag on them, so like Yusuf and Uthman jump out of the car and be like yo what are you guys doing, they just want the taxi. They jump out of the car and then we
Wait,
get out of
those
the car.
guys were going.
Yeah,
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, no,
I'm
ask.
trying to
ask
clarify.
Yeah, go ahead.
Those guys were trying to get in the taxi that
Mhm.
you guys.
That we
but
were
they
in.
didn't know you were there.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
it'll get even crazier in a
Okay.
second. So like we jump out and we're like we see the bag that got stolen was a Dar es Salaam like Hajj travel bag. So like it's easily recognizable.
in Costa Rica.
It literally says Dar es Salaam like on it. So like we're like okay this is our
Like,
bag.
no, this is mine, brother.
So just straight up, so like we get out of the car and then they're like, "What's going on? Like, why are these people like yelling at us?" And then we start like it clicks in my head, yo, like these people have our stuff.
Describe their build. Were they like big, tall?
No, they're like these two guys, not that
Like,
big, like normal,
average,
whatever.
like,
Like
yeah.
we were like 6 of us, like we.
So you could beat them up. Yeah. Yeah.
but
Okay.
Here in mind, the police are like there now.
Okay.
Like they're at the area. So like, but they're pulling up behind us. So we get them, and then we're like, we take the bag off their back, and we're like, this is our like we're screaming and shouting like, holy crap, we found the people.
No, in English or Spanish?
In English, we're screaming English. They're screaming in
And then
Spanish.
Carlos comes out. He's like, all of you piece of crap, all of you piece of crap, put your hand up.
So like we get out of the car, we start pulling stuff out. We're like there's like a JBL like boombox speaker in there. Like we pull out, this is ours. Like all that.
No one translating anything?
No, there's no one translating.
This me.
Noor's like golden Adidas pants in there. We pull it out. This is ours. And like, but the phones aren't in there. So like we're like, what the hell? Where are the phones?
So what are
And
you
you guys-
tracking?
No, like they're in the area, but they're not in the bag.
Okay.
So maybe it's on them at that moment. So anyways, like we're cursing at them. They're cursing at us. And at one point, they're at their house.
What language are they cursing at you in?
Spanish. They're cursing in Spanish.
Okay.
I know
Yeah.
my fair share of Spanish curses.
Yeah, so we're just yelling back and forth. No one's understanding each other. At one point, they like run into their house because they're at their house. So their mom was there, like yelling at us. Like, Mom? I was like, bro, your kids just stole from us and you're yelling at us. Anyway,
It's like, keep it down.
so they kind of run inside and one of my friends like kind of screams like, you know how there's some curse words that no matter the language like people understand. So
Yeah.
he called them like the B word. And they come running out of their house. Like once they're in their house, they're kind of in their like safe zone. Like the cops couldn't do anything at that point.
You waited this long to say the B word? That would have been the
No,
first thing.
like we probably said it, but they like it was clear as day. I think he also said another word, like another. I
yeah,
won't say it.
universal word.
Yeah, another universal word that they'd understand. So then they came out came out of their house,